If you're in your 20s or 30s and you don't want to work anymore, you must understand what your you number is. First of all, you're not alone. Reddit's anti-work community has nearly 3 million members that are dreaming of not only quitting their jobs, but rebooting their lives. On top of that, a 2025 survey found that 70% of Gen Z and millennials are actively looking to switch jobs, mainly due to burnout. So you're not alone. A lot of people want to ditch this typical 9-to-5 grind. And your FU number could be an escape plan. It represents the amount of money you need invested in the overall stock market to eventually not need a paycheck. Kind of. So the way that it works is you take all of your annual expenses, housing, transportation, food, boba tea, video games, all the things you love, which we'll call your annual expenses. We want to multiply that by 25, and this is the amount of money you need invested in the stock market. And when I say stock market, I'm not talking about individual stocks like Tesla or Palantir. I'm talking about index funds. If you want to see the index funds I invest in, there's a link on my profile. Now, thanks to the 4% rule, we can safely withdraw 4% of our investments each year to cover our expenses. And meanwhile, our investments are still growing. So for example, let's say Mario is sick of unclogging shower drains and needs $100,000 to live comfortably. We multiply that by 25, and that gives us $2.5 million, which is how much he needs invested in the overall stock market to safely withdraw about $100,000 per year. And again, this money is still growing over time, so we're just withdrawing just enough to not disturb this growth. Sort of like an infinite money glitch. The problem is the 4% rule was designed for a 30-year retirement, so there is a chance that Mario runs out of money. But fortunately, there's quite a bit of research that shows that this money could last much longer as long as we adjust our spending over time depending on how the stock market behaves and potentially pick up some part-time work. And for more ways to be a rich nerd, be sure to follow.